Welcome back to another episode of On the Line. I am your accountant, Samira Moyedin. Day 696 of Israel's genocide against Palestinians in Gaza. September 1st. Today is also the day that there is a global call for solidarity with Palestinian journalists in Gaza, also a demand for international journalists to be allowed into Gaza. The International Federation of Journalists, with Reporters Sans Frontières, this is Reporters Without Borders, and many other media rights organizations around the world have launched a campaign across several frontiers. This is broadcast, print, and they've supplied the banners, the verbiage, everything for people to use. Watch the video here.
At the rate journalists are being killed in Gaza by the Israeli army, there will soon be no one left to keep you informed.
So they've asked newsrooms, media rights organizations, everyone to broadcast either a video or put a banner. They've also asked that perhaps print media could black out the front of their newspapers. As far as I know, to this point, no Canadian media outlets have signed on. Of course, On the Line Media has. We just showed you the video, and we will be blocking out some of our social media pages for today with that message. Part of this campaign is also the Palestinian Journalists Syndicate. Its president, Nasser Abu Bakr, over the weekend received Unifor's highest prize. Unifor is Canada's largest private union, representing more than 300,000 members. Unifor is also my union, part of the Canadian Freelance Union. They bestowed upon Nasser Abu Bakr the Nelson Mandela Award for Human Rights and Social Justice. Coming up is my interview with Naser Abu Bakr while he was here in Canada. Now, you would think that the president of the Palestinian Journalists Syndicate would, I don't know, be of interest to Canadian media outlets to interview. Not one. Not one single Canadian media outlet spoke with Naser Abu Bakr while he was here in Canada. That would never happen with any other person or any other journalist syndicate that had more than 200 of their journalists killed. As always, we ask that you support the work we do. We cannot do this work without you. On the Line Media is completely viewer and reader funded, and we want to stay that way. Our only stakeholder is you. We want to continue to bring you the voices you most need to hear from now. Please head on over to patreon.com/onthelinemedia. Show us some love. Coming up is my conversation with the president of the Palestinian Journalists Syndicate, Mr. Naser Abu Bakr. Stay tuned. Naser Abu Bakr, president of the Palestinian Journalists Syndicate, thank you so much for joining me on the line.
Thank you, Samira.
This is your first time in Canada?
Yes, I appreciate that. I am this is the first time in Canada.
And you're in Vancouver?
I am in Vancouver to attend the Unifor Congress.
I'm going to let the audience know, Unifor is Canada's largest private union, representing more than 300,000 members. You were awarded Unifor's highest honor, the Nelson Mandela Award. What was it like for you to win that award?
It's mean for me and for BJS, Palestinian Journalists Syndicate, and all Palestinian journalists. It's mean a lot for us, and it's mean that Canadian Unifor appreciate Palestinian journalists, stand with them, solidarity with them in this critical situation, in this dangerous situation. The Unifor give us this award in this time to solidarity with us, and all Palestinian journalists, they are appreciate this step and consider it is a big solidarity and a strong solidarity with Palestinian journalists, specific whom killed, whom arrested, whom injured in Gaza.
I'm wondering what you would like to see from the Canadian government with respect to the killing of Palestinian journalists by Israel.
My message for the Canadian government, you must be faster to recognize Palestine state very soon. And also you must be stand with the justice, with the human rights, with your constitutions, which talking about the human rights and about the freedom of expression, freedom of media. And you must be stand with the Palestinian people whom under the fire, whom under the attacks daily. From 23 months, the Israeli army killed more and injured wounded more than 200,000 Palestinian people, more than 10,000 children. UNICEF said that each single day the Israeli army killed 28 children. Starvation, no food, no milk for young children, no universities, no schools, infrastructure completely demolished in Gaza. You can image these situation, and we call the Canadian government to support the rights of Palestinian people and need to condemn the Israeli crimes. It is not crimes; it is war crimes against Palestinian people. So that, and I am confident the Canadian people, they are not accepted these war crimes, so that the government must be stand with the rights, with the justice, with the human rights, as they are talking all the time.
What do you think it will do, though, to recognize a Palestinian state? What will it actually do for people?
What do you mean?
What will it actually do to recognize a Palestinian state?
So far, more than 150 countries, they are recognized a Palestine state. And Canada is important country and respects the human rights, the international law. And why they are so far not recognized? It is very important step from them to recognize a Palestinian state. It will be good for us as Palestinian, and it's good for Canadian government that they are recognized of the rights of the people whom under the fire, under the war, under the genocide.
But what is it going to actually do?
Government?
No, what I'm trying to say is, if you recognize a Palestinian state,
Yeah.
how is it going to help?
It's politically very important. Diplomat, it is very important. And it's message for Israel that the majority of the world recognize of those Palestinian people. And Israel also has agreement with Palestinian authority and and recognize of Palestinian people rights. Why Canadian so far not recognized? What? Not Canada. I'm not attacking now them. I'm calling them to strengthen their position and to go ahead in the steps of recognize of Palestine state.
Why do you think Israel gets to kill Palestinian journalists with zero repercussions? Why do you think Israel can kill so many Palestinian journalists?
First of all, it is Israeli systematic targeting for Palestinian journalists from land history. But now in this war, they are increased this systematic targeting and killing for Palestinian journalists. So far, they are killed 246 journalists. They arrested more than 200, injured more 400. They demolished more than 120 outlets, media offices in Gaza. And they killed from the families of the journalists more than 600. It is genocide media in Palestine now. It is the first time in all over the world there is genocide for media, genocide, Israeli genocide media now in Gaza. And also, it is the biggest massacre in all over the world, in all the history happened against journalists in Gaza, in Palestine. Why? The Israel don't want to coverage the Israeli genocide against Palestinian people. They they want to killing the Palestinian and to continue as their killing for Palestinian people in the dark without any coverage. Israeli not allow for single one journalist from those to enter Gaza. Why? Because they don't want anyone to see the fact, to see the truth on the ground in Gaza. They want to continue us their genocide against our people without any coverage.
How can the world pressure the Israeli government?
Without accountability and without punishment from the government itself in the West specific, Israel will continue us their war crimes against our journalists.
Are you going? You're going home back to? Is it the occupied West Bank where you live? Where are you?
Yes, I live in Ramallah. I am from Jenin, but I live in Ramallah because my there.
You're in Ramallah. Do you have any last message for the people of Canada who want
My
to
message
help?
for our colleagues in Canada, for the outlets media in Canada, must be strengthened and larger the coverage of what's happening in Palestine, in Gaza. I know I respect all our colleagues in Canada because they are professional journalists.
I don't.
Yes, I respect all of them. And we have a International Solidarity Day in 1st of September. We call all the outlets media in Canada to partner to join in this international day and to solidarity with us all the time and to coverage the reality, to coverage the justice, to coverage their responsibilities, principles, to respect the freedom of expression, freedom of media, and we are confident that if we stop with them, with Palestinian people, we are stop with our principles as Canadian journalists. For Canadian people, thank you for solidarity, for uniform. Thank you a lot from my deep heart for Unifor for their standing for their solidarity with us. It was historical day for me and for my colleagues when they are awarding us Nelson Mandela Award. Salute.
You have it now?
Yes, yes, I have it.
Can I see it?
Just a minute.
I'll wait. Palestinian Journalists Syndicate, Unifor, Nelson Mandela Human Rights Award, in recognition of your struggle and achievements in advancing human rights and social justice. That's amazing. Wonderful.
Yes, it's important for us. It's mean a lot for us, and it was historical day for us and for our relation with Canadian journalists and PGS and Unifor. And this is establishment of excellent relation. It will be continue in the next future.
Unifor is also my union, so I'm very proud
I
that they
appreciate
did
it,
that.
and I'm very proud of them.
I want to thank you, Naser Abu Bakr, for speaking with me. I hope you have a safe journey home, and hopefully we will come to see you.
I hope to see you very soon. I invite you to come to Palestine very soon to see the situation on the ground, to see the facts on the ground.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.